So the MMA YouTube content creators are at a clash right now, ladies and gentlemen, and it's two big ones, right? Two titans in, I guess, the MMA content creation community. That is the MMA Guru and Nina Drama. Of course, both of these guys have different, I guess, lanes and content, if you want to call it that. In my opinion, I feel like MMA Guru, he has some decent takes on his YouTube channel. I feel a lot of the stuff that he does post on his YouTube channel is obviously troll content, but it's entertaining. Obviously, Nina Drama, she doesn't have the most, I guess, high level content out there. I feel like a lot of the stuff that she posts is more personalization with, the fighters, which is okay. It's okay content, right? It's not bad. It's not terrible. I feel like it's for the more casual viewer. But yeah, just two different lanes and content from MMA. But lately, they've been at it, ladies and gentlemen. And yesterday, it got heated. We're gonna go ahead and view this right now, ladies and gentlemen. So last night there was this terrible presser that we got for UFC 307, and different topic for a different video. The presser was absolutely terrible, and they were asking the WMMA fighters a whole bunch of questions. Specifically, this lady you guys see here on the screen, she was asking the WMMA fighters a whole bunch of questions, and MMA Guru had this to say about it. Honestly, so disrespectful of the UFC cameraman at UFC 307 press conference to be like, nah, you guys got to see this in the middle of her questions. Honestly, pathetic behavior and not funny. Hashtag UFC 307. Obviously, this was a troll post. This was a post specifically designed for interactions. If anybody out there actually thinks that, MMA Guru's really being serious, I have some news for you guys. This is a post 100% specifically designed for trolling, without a doubt. But obviously, this pissed off a whole bunch of people. We're gonna go ahead and read some of the comments. Dude, there's no way you are making fun of anyone's appearance, you fat, lazy, miserable cholesterol artery version. I mean, facts. Hear me out. Stick a beanie and a beard on her, and she kind of looks like someone. I mean, facts. Obviously, MMA Guru, I'm pretty sure he's well aware that he's a person that's not 100%, fit. I'm pretty sure that he already knows that there is a large majority of people out there that think that he is a big dude, like big, big, big dude. But like I said, I feel like this post was 100% a troll post. Was it disrespectful? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I'm not defending that. I'm not defending that. But this was 100% a troll post, and a post 100% created for the purpose of interactions. And did he get what he wants? He got exactly what he wanted, ladies and gentlemen, because he pissed off Nina Drama. Nina Drama had this to say: I've been keeping my mouth shut about this clout chasing vermin since I started in the UFC, and he hasn't been able to keep my name out of his mouth, crying about me like a little bitch on the internet. But for Amy, I had to speak up. I may not be everybody's cup of tea. I might be cringe and annoying, and I don't shy away from using my assets for views. Interesting. They're a great set, and I will use every tool at my disposal without actually desecrating myself for success in my career. But that doesn't make me an indecent human. I feel like that might be some projecting there. I don't know, which is what you like to allude to as of late. I mean, she basically saying that she's using her body, for views, and we could pretty much translate views for money. So she is pretty much using her body for views, which equals to getting money, right? I mean, it is what it is. It's the name of the game. We're in 2024. But women do certain things to get money. I mean, it's nothing new. It's a different topic for a different video, but obviously she is admitting to that, which is kind of crazy, because then she calls herself, she says that she's not an indecent human, which I think that it's not a complex metaphysical concept to admit that you may not be a bad person, but you may be a certain level of indecent if you're literally using your body for money on the internet. I mean, I don't know. Disagree with me if you want in the comments, but you're at a certain level of indecent if you have to do certain things with your body to make money on the internet. I don't know. It's just me. Anyways, this is what makes you so indecent and despicable, so much so that I had to say something. This is the reason why you will never make it out of the stale basement doing the internet interview calls for the rest of your life, prostituting yourself for donations that don't even cover a premium Zoom account. I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. MMA Guru, in my honest opinion, is probably making some pretty decent guap, probably making some pretty decent money. I've been to his lives before, and he has a really, really loyal fan base. A lot of people that interact with him that are always sending him $2 here, $3 there, $5 here, $10 there, and that's all within a couple of minutes. So I think that MMA Guru, on top of that, obviously, he's getting his revenue, every month from YouTube. But I feel like MMA Guru is making a very decent income from making a certain type of content that he creates. Obviously, a lot of it is trolling type content. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's very entertaining, it's very engaging. And he just makes these long 20-minute, 40-minute videos, and I feel like making some pretty decent bank there. So for Nina Drama to say that, he's making donations that don't even cover a premium Zoom account, I mean that's like overtly false in my opinion. Anyways, there's a reason why you had to take the role of the heel of the backside of MMA media industry, and it's because you're a rude, vile, ignorant, dusty, pathetic troll that causes more problems than you're worth. Trust me, everyone at the UFC knows who you are because of all the rumors and lies you spread for clicks and views. You owe Photo Amy 33 an apology. While you're at it, apologize to yourself for turning out less than human and an excrement stain on society. And now the reason another person is going to sleep feeling devalued and violated. Um, Look, at the end of the day, in my honest opinion, I feel like this is the internet. Like, this is just the internet, man. Like, you guys have no freaking idea how many freaking people come to my channel to insult me, and I honestly just brush it off. Like, it really doesn't affect me personally anymore. It used to. It really used to affect me, mentally a lot, because I'd be like, man, these people don't even know me personally and they want to attack my character anyways. But like, I got to a point when I'm just like, well, this is the internet. And I feel like a lot of that just has to do with, where you are maturity wise, right? Because like I said, MMA Guru, in my opinion, I don't really think that he is. I mean, yeah, it's a disrespectful ass post, but at the end of the day, like, that's just a troll post. Like, I don't think it's like a personal attack, in my opinion. I just feel like he's just looking for a certain type of reaction, and he got what he wanted. He definitely got what he wanted. If you guys didn't want this to like blow out of proportion, in my opinion, I feel like Nina Drama should have never responded to it. But anyways, I would love you guys to check out Amy's work. She's a fantastic journalist and a valuable contribution to MMA. Anyways, whatever. We're gonna go ahead and read some of these comments because they are definitely interesting. Because yeah, how do you make this about you? That's a very interesting remark, and I think that this person MMA Sensei is right. How the hell did Nina Drama make this about her? You can always tell the school system has failed. This use is so apparent and upsetting. I will break I down for you. I mentioned myself to segue Amy. I started my response by saying I was never going to give him attention after all, or the things he said and lies he said about me, implying that this isn't the first time that he's acted this way. This allows weight and context. He has recently said something about me as well because he can't keep my name out of his mouth. But after seeing what he said about Amy, I had enough of him. Some people may have thought my response was harsh, not understanding that there is a history there of him being a troll and using my name for views. Obviously, yes, yes, bro. It's like she is. It's almost like Nina Drama knew what the fuck she's doing. Like, she obviously knows that MMA Guru is trolling, but she's taking it so damn serious. I mean, I don't know. And like, she's honestly admitting to this. He's admitting to knowing what he's trying to do. This is why I mentioned myself. And if you actually read what I wrote, that's all I did. I mentioned myself for weighted context. This was about him being rude and hurtful to someone who was just doing their job, who never had any interaction with him, and not internet personality or fighter. But at the end of the day, and she just mentioned it herself, he's a troll. He's a troll. I mean, it is what it is. We not reading all that. To be fair, Strickland says and has said way worse than that, and you're his best friend. I mean, that's true. We're gonna go ahead and read this real quick. Fat people are hard to look at. You're sweaty all the time. You all struggle to do anything in life, especially eating. You betray your arteries daily for sugar. You will betray me for less. Okay, look. Obviously, yeah, Sean Strickland has said some pretty fucked up things to pretty much every type of person out there. And yeah, the fans are pretty much calling it out. And she directly uh covers that, right? She says this. Sean says a lot of things I don't agree with. I'll call him all the time to delete shit and take it down. Ultimately, when Sean knows he's wrong, he apologizes and takes it down. Sean is a supportive friend. We've helped each other grow, and I've gotten to know Sean. He is one of the most supportive friends, and vice versa. And he is a good person with a lot of opinions on the world. He's even joked and said about me that we were not, and not true, but Sean isn't an intentionally mean person. He tries to better himself every day. He speaks on his mental health, his struggles with it, and tries to inspire people like him to go out and better their lives. Get in the gym or make something of themselves or take a stand in what they believe in. He's constantly talking about doing his best to become a better man. And through being his friend, I've watched him do this. And through this, he has inspired many men to do the same. I don't know Guru, and he doesn't know me. He has spread lies about me and false narratives. He does not inspire to be better. He's constantly negative without a purpose, and that's the difference. Regarding Helen, it was you trolls who try to pit us and the internet against each other, who made up lies and false narratives and done YouTube videos. Also, it was an internet troll who photoshopped a fake tweet that I proved was photoshopped. And I have nothing but respect for Helen, and I'm so over this tired storyline that doesn't even exist. And of course, people had a lot to say about this. But in my honest opinion, I feel like the only difference between this, I mean, what Sean says and what MMA Guru says, is that Sean's actually being legitimate. These are his real thoughts. I feel like when Sean goes on the internet and spreads like actual negativity, is because that's who he is as a person. Whenever MMA Guru goes on the internet and trolls like and posts negative stuff, I think that he's just trolling. I think that he's just looking for interactions because that's just what he does. He's an internet troll. Sean Strickland, on the other hand, he's not an internet troll. I feel like whenever he, like I said, I don't need to reiterate, but obviously a lot of what he says, is what he actually believes. And I don't think that, some of the things that MMA Guru says are things that he actually believes. I just feel like he is an internet troll, and he is trolling on the internet because that's just what he does. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and read some of these comments. I think now would be a good time to distract everyone with some bikini content. That's crazy. that's that's crazy. I agree with you that Guru is an idiot, but so is Strickland. To be honest, is coming off as hypocritical because it is. It's okay to be honest and say you only fuck with Strickland more because he's a popular fighter and you know him personally. I mean, facts. I mean that's straight up the truth. Kenny, like honestly, spitting. This dude is freaking. He's spitting right now. I don't care how popular someone is, you bird. I've been friends with Sean. Okay, well, if you don't care how popular someone is, that doesn't exclude the fact that you're only siding with Sean Strickland on some of the things he said because he's your friend. What? I've been friends with Sean when everybody was afraid of even standing next to him for fear of being canceled. You must have just gotten here. I'm friends with Sean because I know him, and you're literally proving his point. You shouldn't have said anything. into this comment because Nina Drama's literally just proving his point that the only reason she's siding with Sean Strickland on some of the things that he said is because she's cool with him. Pretty much. Pretty much. But pretty much that's the entire thing in a nutshell. That's the entire situation pretty much summed up. It's in my opinion, I think that it's pretty funny that Nina Drama is calling, MMA Guru an indecent human being, but I feel like she's a different level of indecent as well. I just feel like it's just two indecent people, I guess, going head to head on one another. But it's just is what it is. This is a situation, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. I'm not siding with either one. I just feel like this is awesome content to talk about, and this is just an interesting topic regardless, but let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Who are you guys siding with? I feel like the large majority of people here, especially in the comments on Twitter and on YouTube specifically, like the fans, right, are siding with MMA Guru. And I feel like a lot of the people that are more closely related to the actual MMA industry are siding with Nina Drama. That's just the way that I see it. If you're more industry, I feel like you are gonna side with Nina Drama, and if you're more like, I guess, a general fan of the sport, you're gonna obviously side with MMA Guru. But that's just obviously, me outside looking in because I'm not super deep into some of the takes from these other big accounts. I mean, I don't know everybody's opinion, but this is just generally what I'm seeing right now on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube. Like I said, a lot of the industry people out there have been talking trash to MMA Guru. It's funny as fuck. It's actually hilarious that the industry is making fun, or like they're siding with Nina Drama and they're talking shit to MMA Guru. But I just feel like the community as a whole, like YouTube community and the MMA community, is siding with MMA Guru. It's hilarious. Hilarious to witness. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. This is definitely an interesting topic. As always, is a pleasure. Peace out and have a good one.